That's all you never saw. Been in trouble with the law since the day they was born. Straightening the curves, flattening the hills. Someday the mountain might get 'em, but the law never will. Making their way the only way they know how. That's just a little bit more than the law will allow.
Hi guys, and welcome to update 1 of the Amazing Scale Modelers Stunt and Speed. I'm only 2 weeks behind, but let's head over to the bench and take a look. You'll have to forgive all the mess here, but here we have a General Lee that I built a few years ago. You might remember on my earlier videos, but the decals were really extremely bad and brittle. And it's just been sitting around the shop doing nothing. So I thought for the Stunt and Speed, I would do the General Lee. So for this one, this is going to basically be a stunt car. So I'm going to have to weather all the bucket out. Then we're going to drill some holes into the actual body itself. We're going to rust the hell out of it, and then we're going to take a heat gun when I get the chassis put together with the body. We'll take a heat gun, we'll heat that area up, and then we'll basically just stick it on a flat surface and just bend it until it sets in that position. Same with the back, but I'm going to bend that down. So we've got that going on. That's pretty much what we're going to be doing today. I might use the engine because I've got a client build that I'm starting maybe in a couple of weeks time, and it's got cranes and stuff like that for a garage, so we might keep the engine, just weather all that up and have that. And then that's going to be situated into a barn, which, if I go over here quickly, I've got some lollipop sticks, so they could do the boards for the outside of the barn. I also have quite a few of these skewers, so they'll do for supports for the barn. And then what I've got is the Revell kit. It's going to be a second General Lee. So we're going to have the stunt car inside the barn, then we're going to have this guy jumping over the barn as a pristine version. So I've started sanding down all the detail on the roof. Need to get rid of all the chrome off this. I'm recycling the wheels from the General Lee, which I'll just paint up and just freshen them up a bit. And yeah, so I need to wash all these parts, get that stripped, and then somewhere in here I do have some decals which I'll just get. Here we go. Didn't these of them. So avert your eyes now if you're offended. But we've got some fresh decals, so they'll be going in the car. And this time, you compare it with this flag here. This is the correct size. This one it's not correct, but once that's on, it'll be the correct size. But seeing as though it's a stunt car, it doesn't matter about the flag anyway. And then we got these ones here. So yeah, we're good to go on that one. I think what I'm going to do now is head over to the drill press and get some holes drilled into the sides of this. Then we're going to use the hairspray technique, seeing as though it's already orange. So I might mask off some areas where I want the orange to come through, or the O1 to come through. Do a base colour of dark brown on there. I also have some burnt umber as well. So we'll get all that mixed in together, and then we'll start sanding, and see what kind of effect we can come up with that. Especially the flag, we'll probably get rid of most of that, just have a vague, like a vague image of it coming through it maybe. But yeah, I wanted to recycle it because it really upset me that the decals were really poor on it, so I'm glad I'm able to recycle it and not just chuck it in the bin. So I think for now guys, that'll be it. I'll be back once I've done something with this. I don't know whether to use like dark brown or something, or maybe even just black, just to weather the inside of it. I also have some flocking material, so I might put some moss in there as well. But yeah, we'll be right back once we've got something else to show you guys. So welcome back guys. Yeah, I weathered the tub inside. I don't know whether you can actually make it out or not, but you've got moss and all sorts growing in there. We also took it over to the drill press, drilled out tons of holes, if I could make it out on camera there. Just about, yeah. So yeah, it's got holes all over it basically. Then we went and weathered it up. We put a for sale sign there. I'll see if I can get some better light guys, just hang on a sec. I'm going to make you feel sick a bit in a minute, but I'll just shift it into the light a bit better, a bit more. Is that better? Yeah. Yeah, and then we took our heat gun to it. I have to say it looks pretty realistic at the moment. We bent down the back end where all the ballast would be. The holes helped out with that. So yeah, we've got one poorly looking generally at the moment. The engine's been taken out. We've got moss growing on the inside of all the fenders. So yeah, we're just going to do a bit more clean up work. Well, clean up work, messy work still to do. But yeah, that's as far as we've got so far. I'm just going to let this guy dry now, and then we can start getting the pastels out, and that'll be it I think guys. So I'll be back as soon as I've got something more to show you. So guys, we've got the base drying up nicely now. Basically it's just 6mm MDF, and I've sprayed stone all over it. That's probably going to take about 3-4 days to dry, so let's head back to the bench. And we're back guys. Yeah, we've added a bit more detail to it now. We've done some, I used artist acrylic on this one, so it's really thick and gloopy, and just stipple it on. I think colours that I've used is burnt umber, and if I can see where it is, yellow ochre, and just sort of mixed it all together. We've done some streaking coming downwards there, and yeah. Oop, that's still not dry. Yeah, and we've got some moss growing all over the car really. It's been there a while, so nature's reclaiming him. So now the big task to do now is I'm going to have to wait maybe 3 or 4 days for that stone to dry, because it takes a donkey to dry. The next thing to do will be to build up the shed that the car's going to be sat in. So I've got to cut myself some rectangular cardboard and then coat that in foil, get a spring, roll it across to make corrugated steel for the roof, and also build it out of wood. So, but that's going to be another update. I think that'll do it for today guys. We're going to let this guy set up overnight, then I'll clear coat him with a matte varnish, and start thinking about what kind of barn I want to make, as well as start on the pristine generally. So yeah, that'll do it for this update guys. Thanks for watching.